Hello, this is Josef with Tennis First. Welcome back. Today I will be explaining to you the main types of grips used in tennis and explain to you what they're used for. As I'm showing you where I place my hand on the grip, I will be referencing to the big knuckle of my index here. And as you can notice, every tennis racket has 8 sides on their grip. It's called an octagon. And if you hold the racket like this on edge, you will notice the first line that's facing upward. It's called bevel number 1. Then if I move a little bit to the side here, this line here, as you can see, at 45 degrees angle approximately, this is called bevel number 2. If I move slightly down my grip to this line here, this is bevel number 3. And if I keep sliding down again, this is bevel number 4, and so on. Now, if you are left-handed, it's in the opposite direction. So bevel number 2 would be this line, 3 here, and so on. So now I will show you the most common and important grip in tennis, called the continental grip or the hammer grip, as you may have heard. And this one is very simple to show here. I will put my hand on my racket like this, make sure my big knuckle is exactly on bevel number 2. I'm right-handed, as you can see. And with this grip, you'll notice my hand is spread out on the handle in a way that it's at 45 degrees angle. And you'll notice I leave a slight space between my index and my middle finger, just like that. So this grip is called, as I said, the hammer continental. It is used for serving, volleying, hitting a smash, a high ball, and so on. It's a neutral grip. Let's move on to the next, bevel number 3. So I will be moving my knuckle, my big knuckle, as I was referencing, to this line right here, as you can see. And this grip is very popular. It's called the Eastern forehand grip. Roger Federer uses this grip. It is used to generate quite a bit of spin on the ball. And you can see other pro level players using that grip to hit their forehand. So let's move to the next bevel, which is bevel number 4 here. This is called the semi-western grip. The big knuckle of my index on the 4th bevel of my racket right here. Rafael Nadal, for example, uses this grip, the semi-western. As you can see, the big knuckle on the 4th bevel. He's able to generate a lot of spin with this grip. It's very popular. There are other tour players that do that as well. And you will notice the way I hold the racket is just like this. And to generate topspin, it's an upward motion, as you can see here with my racket. So you will be very comfortable generating a lot of topspin using this grip. Now let's move on to the next bevel, bevel number 5. I do not recommend any player to go on this grip. No ATP Pro Tour player uses this grip. It's my big knuckle on the 5th bevel, as you can see here. The reason is it's very difficult to drive a ball using this grip. As you can notice, look at my racket movement here. The only player that I can recall of that was using this grip back in the 90s was Bruguera, a Spanish player. But other than that, nobody uses this grip on the tour. So I do not recommend it, just for the sake of curiosity to understand a little bit how this works. This is called a full Western grip. And finally, for today's video, I will explain to you the grip that is used for the one-handed backhand. For example, the player Stan Wawrinka or Dominic Thiem uses this one-handed backhand grip. As you can notice, it's called a fist. All my knuckles are aligned on bevel number 1, so that's the bevel facing to the top. And you'll notice there's no space between my index and my middle finger. With this grip, you can generate a lot of topspin with a one-handed backhand. And also, it's a comfortable grip if you want to drive the ball in your game. Again, You'll notice some Pro Tour players use this grip. It's very common. Other Pro Tour level grips for a one-handed backhand, you will notice is simply like this. Their knuckle is on the second bevel as a hammer grip. So there are different variations for this one-handed backhand grip, but this one would be the one that's used by some of the top 10 players in the world. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope you learned how the main types of grips work, also what they're used for. I also appreciate if you leave a comment, a like, or share with other tennis players. I will be posting other videos in the near future, so stay tuned. And also don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, and I'll see you very soon.